I feel that many answers about how to train oneself to sleep earlier, divided into several steps, feel like a kind of mental torture for me. Those bedtime routines feel more like inhumane behavior to me. You want me to not talk before bed, not go online, lie on the bed, and do silly relaxation exercises. I would think, God, so crazy. Why force me to do something I don't want to do? Peaceful and comfortable sleep is such a pleasant and important thing. I don't believe that someone who cannot control their sleeping time can turn it into a habit and truly change their sleep schedule using these methods. I want to ask, how many people who have tried similar methods stick with them? Instead of controlling human nature or changing human nature, it's better to adapt to human nature and soothe it. The following methods have proven effective. The reason why we stay up late is simply because our subconscious mind believes that falling asleep means ending things. We hesitate to fall asleep because we hesitate to let go of the entertainment at hand and say goodbye to ourselves today. Our hearts are restless and unsatisfied yet. Unfortunately, many people try to find satisfaction by looking at their phones or constantly scrolling through social media feeds in their anxiety before bed without realizing that this approach is completely wrong. Doing so will only make the heart even more restless. What our hearts need is just a ritual, a complete behavior with a sense of ceremony that satisfies our hearts and tells us that today has ended. We have gained satisfaction from this matter and can willingly fall asleep now. Remember that this ritual should not be fragmented browsing or checking. It must be complete viewing or listening. For example, you can listen to a complete piece of lyrical text. Sometimes when I don't want to fall asleep yet, I let myself listen quietly as if to a radio broadcast. I long for this kind of introspection and reflection at night, and then my heart will be satisfied, allowing me to fall asleep peacefully. For example, read a complete piece of text that allows you to gain satisfaction through smooth and complete reading. Your subconscious mind will tell you that you have finished reading something you like, you have obtained what you wanted, so your heart is no longer anxious and can willingly fall asleep. Another example is listening to a complete album or watching a complete video. Another example is having a small bottle of just the right amount of bedtime drink, redirecting your attention back to your own body. Like many non-alcoholic fruit-flavored drinks rich in GABA, they contain inhibitory neurotransmitters needed by the human body. They are absorbed through the gastrointestinal system, satisfying your craving without worrying about alcohol harming your body and allowing your brain to relax. In short, this matter should be smooth and complete. It should make you feel satisfied rather than fragmented or scattered. After doing so, most people's hearts will feel calm and comfortable while their brains tell them, okay, I can go to sleep now. I used to suffer from severe insomnia. I wouldn't sleep until after 3 a.m. Nowadays, most of the time I can fall asleep before 11 p.m. and wake up at 6:30 a.m. My hair loss has reduced significantly, my dark circles have lightened, my skin doesn't get oily easily anymore. I don't experience constipation anymore. My mood has become more stable, even menstrual cramps are less painful. Here are my experiences. Complete the bedtime routine in advance. Finish eating what you want to eat earlier, then brush your teeth. After brushing your teeth, go to the bathroom and take care of personal hygiene. Many times I want to sleep, but because I'm too lazy to brush my teeth and wash my face, I keep procrastinating. However, after developing this habit, as long as I want to sleep, I can get into bed and fall asleep within minutes. Open the window and look into the distance. Turn off the lights in the room before going to bed, open the window, and look into the distance and at the sky. This will make you feel much calmer inside and reduce a lot of restlessness. Stable emotions are conducive to falling asleep quickly. The night before last, because of unstable emotions, I stayed up all night for an unprecedented time. So emotions are really important. Go to bed 1 hour early. Assuming you want to fall asleep at 10 o'clock, go to bed at 9 o'clock and lie down comfortably. As someone with severe insomnia who stays up late compulsively as you are more prone than ordinary people to feel anxious. After going to bed at 10 o'clock, your body that is used to sleeping late won't feel sleepy either, so there will be a period for you to think randomly or worry about things. If this period is not sufficient, then it's very likely that you'll feel hopeless about going to sleep early again and continue playing with your phone out of anger. Turn off your phone. In the previous step, you might have continued playing with your phone out of anger. In this step, you turn off your phone. Only by turning it off can you truly calm down. Otherwise, you'll think, let me check my phone before sleeping, and then see something interesting, and end up not sleeping tonight. If you have a daughter, imagine yourself as your daughter. Do you want your daughter to stay up until 2 o'clock before going to bed? Are you willing to let your daughter harm her body like this? To love yourself like loving your daughter, can you understand that staying up late is not worth it? Encourage yourself. When we were young, we didn't stay up late, so not staying up late is not an impossible thing. People who don't stay up late do exist, such as me and other respondents. After not staying up late, the dark circles under my eyes faded away, my menstrual cycle became regular, I no longer had pain, and even after my metabolism increased, my skin became fairer. Before going to sleep, I only applied moisturizing water on my face, and when I woke up it wasn't greasy anymore. When my period was over this month, I ate 2 ice creams, something I wouldn't dare think of doing in the past. And also about the hair, before every day there would be a large amount falling out, but now it's less than 20 strands per day, and when washing hair, it doesn't fall out much either. Every night before going to sleep, I silently recite these things in my mind, and then you will have a firm belief in going to bed early. If you have trouble falling asleep, then go buy a steam eye mask. It can help relax you greatly. Steam eye masks are relatively expensive. If you feel that buying one isn't necessary, you can use a hot towel on your eyes before sleeping. Apply for 2 or 3 minutes and you'll feel comfortable fatigue. Give yourself a reason to go to bed early. Going to bed early means getting up earlier than usual. The more interesting things you can do after waking up, the more motivation there is for going to bed early. At first, I decided to go to bed early because it's good for my body and for playing mobile games better. That's right, I quit staying up late to play mobile games better. I firmly refuse to stay up late for ranked matches, and with a more energetic body and time from going to bed early and waking up early, I can play mobile games.